Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Rex Holliday. Welcome to English 210, Composition 2.
Here is a summary of what we will be learning during this course. Writer and self-improvement advocate Dale Carnegie said, "Tell the audience what you're going to say it. Then tell them what you've said. Of course, that doesn't mean you should use redundant words and phrases, but it does imply reinforcing the important points. The theme for this week is audience. So the readings and assignments are meant to help you build skills that help with focusing the content and context of your writing to a specific audience. In week 2, we will focus on evaluation. Whether consciously or not, we are always evaluating. For example, some of the ways we evaluate are in doing research, reviewing products before we purchase them, and of course, we evaluate learner performance. In week 3, we explore the technique of persuasive writing. The purpose of the book Caring to Share. The art of selfless giving is to persuade the reader to become more charitable and benevolent. The authors, including myself, used the pathos mode of persuasion throughout the book, but we supported our messages with content that used logos, logic, and ethos, authoritative or credible language. In week 4, the conversation is around writing for careers. As we discussed in week 1, the audience is what drives the context and content of writing. That same rule holds true when we are writing to communicate within our professional fields. When I worked in wireless telecommunications, we had a language that was unique to the profession. For example, ATM didn't stand for automatic telemachine, but instead it was asynchronous transfer mode. We also had an entire vocabulary based on more than a couple hundred acronyms. Week 5 focuses on writing choices. As the graphic implies, it is important to have some knowledge of the topic you are writing about. That is how we establish credibility, or the ethos mode of persuasion. One of my favorite sayings is, "They don't care how much you know until they know how much you care." That is true on many different levels. For example, if you are writing to address an audience of people who are recently displaced by natural disaster, they are going to want to know how you relate to them. What gives you the right to address them on such a personal and tragic topic? Of course, we also want to be perceived as a credible source, which is why citing sources that support our opinions and assumptions is so important.
All right, then. I look forward to working with each and every one of you. And if you need me, please reach out. Until then, I'll see you in class.